Hello everyone, Professor Thompson here. I am going to be recording two videos today. The first is just kind of some general thoughts, so it will be short. The second one is going to relate to the first presentation, which is around the corner, coming up here in just a few days. So I want to first off just address the fact that many of you have not necessarily gotten active or involved in the course thus far. About half of you have participated in some of the discussion boards. About half of you have actively engaged in the textbook and the modules and the quizzes. And to the half of you who have engaged in the material, I applaud your effort. To the half of you who have not engaged the material, you may want to consider dropping the course at this time. If you're falling this far behind the 8 ball and we're 5 days away from the first presentation, this course is definitely going to be a challenge for you. You don't want to fall behind, and it's really up to you to make sure that you're staying active. The last thing you want to do is come to the last day before your presentation and have to not only engage in 5 chapters, 5 modules, 3 discussion boards, 2 writing assignments, but also need to write a speech on top of that. Especially if you want your presentation to be of any quality. So one thing I would definitely recommend is to take an honest evaluation of whether or not this course is for you and evaluate whether or not Unit 1 is something that you can handle. The first course meeting for this class is on Monday, March 28th from 6 to 9 p.m. And I've only heard from about 6 or 7 of the 22 people registered in this class as to whether or not you'll be submitting a video or whether or not you'll be coming in and giving your speech face-to-face. And that's a poor response rate in my opinion. And I don't know, again, if that's a lack of just engaging the material or just some other reason. But again, I need to know one way or the other. Are you coming to campus to deliver your presentation face-to-face, or are you going to be submitting the video? It's my personal understanding and my belief that if you as a student chose to register for an online class, you should be strongly considering submitting a video. And the face-to-face option should be a last case or last resort scenario. You chose to register for an online class for a reason, and that's kind of what I would expect, and expect more people to submit videos than not. I'll talk about the video submission aspect in the second video and make sure that all of that material and the process is very, very, very clear. But in this first video, I think it was more important that I stress that you become actively engaged, actively involved, or you choose to withdraw yourself from the class and not put yourself through the stress and strain. I said from the very beginning in my very first video, this class offers you more flexibility, but it absolutely is not easier. In fact, it's probably more difficult than the face-to-face course. So I want to wish you all a good day. I wish you all good luck in the challenge of each of the units in this course, and I will see you all very soon.